Hey, recently I got a notice from SiteGround saying that my site was hacked, had some malware sending off emails. So I wanted to share this, just how I go through and clean this up. So check it out. Here's my website. It's showing that it's down. And what I've done is I logged into the SiteGround admin, and then they gave me a notice. They said malware detected. You can click on that, and then from there you can get an alert of, or an indication of what everything's been infected. So what I've done is I've actually taken all that, put it into a notepad, and I started going through these and decided to record this to just kind of share how I'm doing this. So I'm going to put this off here. What we want to do is we want to go to the file manager within the WordPress. Within the SiteGround cPanel, and then just click on that. And then what's going to happen is it's going to ask you a window. You want to show hidden files because sometimes some of these files are needed. So I just went through and opened the file manager to that particular area, and from there, what you want to do is go around through the sites, through the website, and remove the scripts, these malicious scripts. So check it out. So the last one I'm working on is this thing here, file, this one here. So what I do is I go through, I edit, and you can see all the code here. So I'm going to go ahead. This looks like a file that doesn't need to be there at all. It's kind of a weird name. So those are usually just straight out hacked files. So I'm going to go ahead, and it's also, as of a few days ago. Today's the 9th. It was the 5th that got injected. I think that's around the time that I got my alert too. So let's go ahead and remove that one. If you're not sure which ones to remove, then best ask someone to, hold on, I'm not paying attention here. Let's go back to this. Best to do is ask somebody to do it, or install like security and get that fixed through a third-party application. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And I'm just going to note that I fixed that one. I'm going to go through, same thing in here, file. And did I already fix that one? Are we in the includes folder? Let's see. We are in the JS folder. So I'm going to go up one level, and then we're going to look for this again. And we find that one. And again, I think because of the name, it's probably something we can just delete. But for this video, I'm going to go ahead and show you that it is a file worthy of deleting. So a bunch of malware code. So let's go ahead and delete that. And let's go to the next one. I'm going to do a few more of these, and we'll just keep jumping around. This one is in the root file of the website. So let's go and go up here, find that one, and let's see, let's edit that. I'm pretty sure because that's in the main area for WordPress installation that is probably not needed. So let's go ahead and remove that one, delete it. And then let's see, there's one in the CGI bin. So let's go over there. Now this one, I actually need to do some research because what I've been doing is basically getting rid of this and leaving the PHP there. Someone correct me in the comments below if I should just be, I think I've seen index files with that just open so they don't show up so people can't read those. So I just go ahead and save that one. And then I'll close that and then check that one off. And then we'll just keep moving along with the other ones. Because I can't run security in this on the website, I'm just doing this manually. I can see these other ones here, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it by the list, and then we'll make sure we round back to it. Let's see, so that one is not showing up. Oh wait, I have the wrong copy and paste. All right. Okay, so that one. These are definitely not WordPress core. They don't look like anything I would have added, so we'll just look at them for just to make sure. All right, so that's bad. Let's delete. And just edit this one. Bad, delete. All right. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I want to make sure that that I have these listed off here. All right, and then there's one. Okay, so in wp-config, there's one there as well. And that obviously is, if you know WordPress, is a very vital application. So, or script. So I'm looking at this, I already compared. I had opened up WordPress installation earlier, and what I'm doing, I'm just looking for the things that we need to remove. So I did this on a different website earlier today. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove these, and that should take care of this piece. So let's go ahead and save. And I don't think there's anything else there, so I'm going to go ahead and close that. And then, yeah, that's the one we don't want to delete. And I have probably about 10 more. My main point with this is just to kind of show you how to go ahead and do this. And then I'm looking for, like, the wp-config is kind of clear that you should keep that if you know anything about WordPress. The other files, let's see, I already deleted this one, the H56 one. So I have in a plugin. So let's go look at this. Plugins. And this is also what happens when you do not update. I've been kind of ignoring this website, so unfortunately. So probably why that happened. And okay, so I'm going to go, let's see, I'm going to put this, just type this in, plugins, that way you can just jump to it really quickly. All right, and that's the license.php, probably one that we need, maybe. So you can see that there's some stuff there, and this one's a little tough. So I'm not sure where it injected it. What I would do here is we're going to go to WordPress, and we're going to find that. So we're going to download it and look at it real quick. So all right, and that's not what I wanted. All right, so this may not be in the, let's see, I'm looking, WP Subscribe Pro. All right, so I am not seeing it here, which means that that could be potentially one of the issues with not updating plugins or using an old plugin. I'm not going to waste time on here on this website with that, so I'm not sure why that is even there. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip that one for a minute, and then we're going to go into another one. So this is interesting, and I'll probably just go through and clean this up. So I'm going to leave that one open. This one is interesting. I had two sites I had to deal with this morning, and this one here is the WP Decent Comments plugin. And I've looked at that on WordPress plugins and noticed that there's nobody commenting on anything on it. There's no malware or anything like that. But this plugin was added to two different sites, this one and a different site. And that is interesting. They've modified the same files, so this locale and this one, they both have a malware injection into them. So I'm going to go ahead and delete these because I already know that they're not needed. What I did basically, why do I keep doing rename? Let's just look at this real quick. Right, so that's clearly something we don't need. But what I did, I can use this as an example. Delete. All right. Let's see, downloads. All right, so I have the Decent Comments plugin here. And basically, I looked through this. This is downloaded today from WordPress. There's no locale in here, so this is why I was able to delete them. But that's my whole point, is just trying to compare manually, visually, which ones are needed, which ones aren't. So, all right, so there's those. And then, let's see, there's a couple more. Let's kind of walk through these, then we'll just call it a day. So search and exclude, I'll go through that one, and then through index. Index is probably a good one to talk about, and then the WP settings. So let's go to the root. Level. All right. Edit. And then here we go again. What I did do is, I should have looked at this earlier. Okay, so I have WordPress core, and I have an index file. Where's that? All right, so basically this is the WordPress index file, and you can see everything that's needed there, pretty typical install. So we're just going to go through this, and we're going to end it at, I think, there. Yeah, so everything else is pretty much the same. So there we go. Save. All right, and then close. And that one is considered fixed. So in conclusion, just go through, if you want to do this manually without getting any other third-party applications, this is kind of how I go about doing that. I hope that helps you. Please comment below. Let me know what you find and if you have any other ways, better ways to do this. Of course, you can go through security and run other applications, other plugins to make sure that things are secure. Something I should have done on this site, and unfortunately I didn't, and I have to deal with this. But it only took about 15 minutes to fix. The thing is, of course, is to make sure that the plugins, the WordPress themes, the theme I'm using are all being updated. Make sure that you get rid of any plugins you're not using, get rid of any themes you're not using, and back up your site in case the site totally comes down or a hacker decides to take it all down. And make sure you back it up to a third-party site as well. And then after I'm done with this application, I'm going to go through and ask SiteGround to reinstate my site. The one I did earlier, it seemed like it was up and running within a couple hours. It might have been faster. I just wasn't paying attention. So anyway, I hope this helps you out, and good luck de-weeding malware, getting rid of malware from your website. Thanks.